Hello guys, welcome to the video. And sorry I haven't been uploading. I got sick. And the thing that got me sick is the Omicron COVID-19 variant. I'm okay. Me and my family, we're doing okay. And I just want to talk to you guys about how it feels to have Omicron, and how it literally changed my perspective on a lot of things, the virus included. I'm not gonna push an agenda or anything like that. I just want to talk about how it felt, how it feels, how much it hurts, and what you can do to get better, and what you can do to fight it off. And I know that instances may be different to everybody. It literally can. I mean, my wife had it way worse than I did, but she still didn't go to the ER or anything like that. So I just want to talk to you guys about my experience. I was trying to this past Tuesday, I had my first job in a while, probably a month. And I was so excited because I wanted to get going and I wanted to, do this job. And somehow I knew that something was developing in my body. I had a lack of energy before Tuesday. I remember not feeling 100% before getting hit really hard. And I remember telling my wife and jinxing it and saying, oh my God, I think I'm gonna get sick. And the next day I actually did get sick. I didn't know what it was. All I knew was I had a very, very strong fever, to the point that I was shivering. And I mean, my heater was on. It's not like my heater has been off. It's been really cold here in Washington State. We had one of the biggest winter storms in years. My neighbor that has lived here for many years said that he hasn't seen a storm like this since the 1960s. So you can imagine, you cannot have the heater off at any point. And I still felt those shivers. So I took a cold shower to try to break the fever. I literally took medicine. I took Tylenol to try to control the fever. I got dressed and I went to work. And normally they will send you home and try to tell you, don't go to work if you have a fever. Well, let me tell you, this wasn't any fever. This was a kick your ass fever. Like, I haven't felt a fever this bad since I was a little kid, okay? This was bad. So I went to work. I pushed through. I didn't even think of Omicron for a long time. I just push through. And then I started noticing that my lower back was giving in. Normally when you get sick, it's your whole body, it's a whole body thing. And in my case, my lower back just was hurting like hell. I felt like I just picked up something really heavy and I couldn't do it. And my back just, oh, my back. I'm going to put this, Tobey Maguire thumbnail or something like that. Because that's how I felt, oh, my back. Anyways, I felt my back giving in. I was signing some paperwork on my new workplace and I just felt like, you know what? I'm going to do some research on this virus. I don't care much about media. I really, literally don't pay attention to media for the reason that They tell a lot of lies and they exaggerate a lot. And I don't want to call them fake news because people will brand me from the other side. But I think they're biased about a lot of things. And they're always picking sides and they're always choosing one side of things. So I stepped away from that. But I went on my phone and I looked it up, and one of the things that it said that is that your lower back um, is one of the things that many people with Omicron see and feel. So I did the right thing. I went to my supervisor. I said, hey, I've been running a fever. It got under control with Tylenol for a little bit, but I'm running a fever. I think I should go home. I read this article. I am having shivers. My lower back is in pain. I don't think I should be here because I'm going to get you guys sick. I was wearing a mask, of course. Even though I was in an office by myself filling paperwork, I was still wearing a mask. And she said that it was okay. They're very nice people, very nice individuals. I went home. I got home, and the fever just came back with a fury. So I just grabbed something from the fridge that my wife had done, microwaved it, eat a little bit of it, drank some medicine, straight to bed. I went with my work clothes on, and I just passed out. That was the first day. My wife that day lost her breathing for a little bit. My wife, she suffers from asthma. We had a little bit of a scare. I forbid her from going to work. We both tested ourselves that day. It came back negative. But the next day we got up, we tested ourselves again. Since we have a home kit at home to get tested. And we both tested positive for Omicron. We still are in it. I still tested positive yesterday. It's been gnarly, to be completely honest. My strength is not there. The second day, we had the cough, right? We had the cough, we had the runny nose, we felt weak, our family supported us by bringing us some stuff, remedies, Mexican remedies, really good Mexican remedies. One thing that helped my wife was having essential oils like brief, eucalyptus, and peppermint. Put it in a pot, boil it, boil the water, put the oils, breathe it in, and it helps open up your breathing space, your lungs and all that. And it helped her. I'm not saying that's a miracle drug because it's not. The other Mexican remedies, a lot of Vaporu remedies. Then we had, romero leaves and water and lemon and vitamin C and zinc and a lot of that stuff just to get better, just to feel better. And it was tougher for her than it was for me. I feel weak as shit, but I never had that terrible cough. I never had that for a long period of time, I'm saying, because I did have the terrible cough, but it wasn't for a long period of time. My wife had it worse than me. So because we're expecting our kid to arrive soon, we had to, go and check ourselves in the medical area. It turns out that she was okay. But it was a little bit of a scare, you know. The doctors recommended it to go, so she went. I stayed home holding the fort for a little bit. The third day, I felt all my body muscles, all my, you know, they just hurt. My cough was gone, my fever was gone, but my body was like, I hate you, you know? And it still feels like that a little bit, but it does get better. Me and my wife, we're both vaccinated. We haven't had the booster. Many people will say that we should get it. I believe that medical practices, right? Medical procedures are your own decision. Nobody can force you to do what you have to do. If you feel you need the vaccine, go get it. If you feel you don't need it, it's up to you. It's your decision. You're a human being. I'm not gonna do this. You're a bad human being if you don't do it. I'm just gonna tell you, you're gonna have a harder time facing this thing without it, because let me tell you, I had the vaccine and it still kicked my ass. And yeah, I'm a scrawny kid. I don't have a lot of muscles and stuff like that, but Omicron kicked my ass. And it was tough, you know. We made the decision to get the vaccine because of my wife's health, her medical history. But we made our own decision. We didn't let our mothers, our fathers, we didn't let the government, we didn't let the news media, our friends dictate whether we were gonna have it or not. The only one who influenced my wife's decision was me, and it came out of an area of concern, not of an area of you're a bad person if you don't do this. So that's my experience with this thing. I'm still on it. I am supposed to go back to work this next week. We'll see how we'll see how that goes. My lower back is in pain. When I lay on my back, I feel it. So I have to do a lot of stretching exercises like yoga. My wife does yoga and it has helped her and it has helped me a lot. I want to tell you, use this time to reflect on what's truly important. You maybe have a family, you maybe have friends that, you know, you haven't talked to for a while. Go talk to them. How you doing? How you feeling? You know, write your parents. Appreciate the help that your parents give you, even though you may be a little bit annoyed at some point. Appreciate that they're there because they care. It's never against you. All right? They're trying to take care of your well-being. Even if you don't want to drink the medicine, drink the freaking medicine. Drink a lot of water. That I'll tell you that much. Your potassium will get low, and your water intake is very, very important because you need to get that out of the system, and water helps. You know, it's no miracle. Water helps with viruses, and a lot of hot soup, chicken soup, I recommend it. You put some hot sauce in it, and you drink that motherfucker, and you drink it down, and trust me, it will help. But yeah, guys, this is my experience with the Omicron virus. I hope that you guys stay safe, make good decisions. Don't let anybody influence your decisions but yourself. Do your research, look for it, take care of yourself. Don't let the government que te meta las cabras or, stick it up you know where. Instead, try to make sure that you make your own conscious decision on what you're going to do to protect yourself and your family, not the world. You and your family. By protecting them, you actually protect the whole world. But it's not our responsibility to protect the whole world. It's your responsibility to take care of yourself and your loved ones. That's reality. If you were in a war zone, you will protect your family and your loved ones. Everybody else will come second. And that's a fact. So do what you gotta do. If that means taking medications and, researching, do your thing. I totally recommend you do your own thinking. And this is gonna sound bad to many people, but for us it worked, if you wanna obey everybody else, that's totally cool too. If you're doing the right thing for you by doing that, that's fine. But just be careful what you do. Don't try to follow a blind man over the ridge and jump with him because you're gonna die, okay? Instead, try to follow somebody that actually sees what's going on, feels what's going on, and make your own decisions. And the only one that knows what's going on in your body, your health, is you. Nobody else. A piece of paper may tell a doctor what you're going through, but only you can experience that pain. It's just the same way I can tell you, people will call me fake for talking about this thing. And I can assure you that they're going to be like, it's just a normal flu. And whether it is or not, that's my experience, not yours. So until you get that thing on your body, then you can react to it. It's a little bit, more powerful kicking than the flu. But if you take the right precautions, it will go away faster. Have a lot of toilet paper. Don't hoard it, please. Don't hoard this shit. We need toilet paper to clean our asses, please. Thank you very much. But this thing help us with our nose. I cannot express how much I use of this thing to clean my nose because, yeah. So have at least 1 or 2 packs of these ready and set apart for your nose because you're gonna need it. You don't need more than 3 rolls of this, okay? You don't need to hoard a freaking store. Yeah, I'm talking to you hoarders that you sell on Amazon. You don't need to hoard this thing, okay? There's people that need to clean their ass, okay? They need to clean their shit. And that's every single human being on this planet. So stop hoarding this shit, man. It's disgusting. Good grief. I mean, you go to Safeway and you freaking can't find this shit anywhere. Come on, people. It's not 2020. So I totally recommend you guys, stay calm. Make conscious decision. Don't hoard shit. Drink vitamins. Drink a lot of water. Drink remedies, drink medicine. If you're pregnant, consult your doctor of what you should do with the pregnancy. And always take care of yourself and your loved ones first, okay? That's it, guys. That's my experience with Omicron. I will talk to you guys on the next video. If you like this video, please make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you will get notified when to see the next video and when I upload it. So, peace.